performed last week? In the first scrimmage last week, how do you assess?
I think we did pretty good. Our main thing was to emphasize effort and our speed. And I feel like for the first scrimmage, we did pretty good at getting the plays out. Because this is our second year in the offense, so a lot of the guys returning. We already know the plays. We already know all the calls to make. So it's not that tough to keep the speed up.
How do you see things lining up at quarterback right now with all the different guys?
The way I see it, because right now they're all still splitting reps, so right now you can't really see anybody who's pulled out in front. So I guess that's in the next 2 weeks. I guess time will tell.
How have you seen Piggy take the next step from last year?
In the off season, Piggy got with a lot of receivers and us tight ends and really worked on his passing skills and accuracy and things like that. Because we all already know Piggy can run the ball. We all saw that last year, but he really emphasized this off season to get with us, get the timing down, get all the routes and stuff like that, right?
You see tight end being used more as an offensive weapon this year. You did a little bit early in the year, and then it sort of you guys went away from that last year.
Yeah, the tight end in our offense is like Coach Bella told you, he calls it the wild card. Because we have to do everything: block, line up in the receiver position, and line everything. But this year, I do see us becoming more of a prominent threat in the passing game.
How have you seen the offensive line take the next step, and also the two deep start to develop with some of the young guys?
I think with that comes the leadership that came out through Damian Prince and Derwin Gray this offseason, because they've really taken a hold of the O-line group and made sure that all the younger guys got to get to where they need to be so that we can have a successful season this year.
What have you seen in practice that makes you confident that the tight ends will be more of make more of an impact on the passing game?
We've all been catching balls in practice, really. We've all worked on our routes this offseason, all our route running and ball skills. And like I said, through getting with Pig and everything, and all the quarterbacks, we would do that every other day throughout the summer. So the timing, our routes, their passing, it's all came together.
How impressed have you been with Kasim, given that he's a true freshman?
Oh yeah, when Kasim first came out here, I remember the first time I was throwing with him. He was actually on this turf field right here, and from his first day, I was really impressed because it's not often you see a freshman come out and carry themselves the way he does. He knows he's a quarterback. He knows that he's a quarterback, and he knows that if he's to take this starting role, he needs to be mature, and I see that in Kasim.
And what young guys have caught your eye this month in camp on the offensive side? The receivers and the backs.
It may not be your time now. I feel bad. Leak. Ron Leak, yeah. He's really explosive at running back. He really has speed that you can't really match. So, he's been really impressive throughout the summer. Taj was really impressive at a receiver as well. So yeah, we're expecting big things out of those guys.
And what does offense need to do tomorrow in the scrimmage to take the next step as a unit?
Basically the same thing as last week. Our main thing is to keep our effort up as we up the speed of the offense. Because our main thing is, as we tired out the defense, we can't get tired ourselves. In the fourth quarter, speed will be our edge against every single team. So as long as we can keep the speed up in our offense and tired out the defense, we'll be good.
In what ways have you seen the kind of culture of this team grow from last season to kind of this season?
I remember last season, it was our first season together with us and all the coaches. So we were still learning through trial and error and things like that. But with this being the second year, we've all really bonded, came close, and I feel like everybody here has now bought into what Coach Durkin has been preaching and trying to do with the program. So I feel like this year, since it's all glued together, we're going to have a much better result.
What do you think some of that trial and error was?
Of course, when new coaches come in, there's going to be some pushback from guys. Just getting used to a new system and things like that. But I feel like now everybody's bought in, and we all realize that what Coach Durkin wants to do is the best for us and the team and the program. So.
For you personally, how did you kind of